Now he's in the slaughter for the 4 position. This is leaving Fortuna around, could really take it to the troll, but as he's getting a bit anxious here, that's when DuBu could show himself. Moving in with the early fade bolt. There's the lift pullback right to Bulba's arm, where he will land the stun. MSS felt for a moment when he got those first few punches in, pushing things up a bit as far as taking towers. It looks like bottom lane. If he has the exorcism good to go, imagine he could decide to pop it here, and he will. Time to take a tier 1. If they can get a DuBu kill on top of it, that would be pretty sweet for him. He looks to go for the TP, but no way going to be making it out. He gets quickly dealt with the Crypt Swarm, and now MP will pocket the extra bit of change with the +1 tower. Ooh, top lane, I hear Laguna go off. I actually realized that FoREv was stuck under the power right there. He gets caught out, and he is dealt. Able to kind of match up in the farm. Is that him not finding farm, not able to kind of get, oh, hold on, duel. It feels like the first one really in this mid lane. Trying to go for FATA, but ends up getting hit with the rock instead. Means the duel's not going to be going so well. He tries to go on the retreat, but he does end up going down. They will also turn it around with the power of the Meepo coming in, get the burst through with the first life, but EternaLEnVy's holding his own, go for the soul siphon and gets the finish onto Abed. Owie secures a double kill, wiping out DuBu, and this fight belongs to NP.
Yeah, Ursa had that Aegis.
And we see it in play now. Link in crutch is there. He looks to turn around and fight though, but that's when MSS follows it up, and the rock is also going to be there. Bulba gets a pretty good stun to stop MSS in his tracks. Well, Abed's able to sweep and go for the finish on Owie. Now he looks to turn around and go on MSS, and he'll get that one too. DuBu moves in, pops things off with a Fade Bolt, and FATA could be under pressure.
Bash.
All over the place. As he's able to grab onto 2, they'll sweep in and execute out FATA and make it a tier 1 follow-up. EternaLEnVy does have the exorcism available now, and they go right for a duel onto EternaLEnVy. The quick counter stun is going to be there, but the Roche is still in trouble. Abed looks to make his move in. He goes for the poof. Radiant's going to be able to take it, but it was snagged up from MSS. He loses the Aegis just as fast, though, and they're going to be waiting there for the second life. Meanwhile, they are going to be losing Mason, getting up in arms with FATA. He eats the Laguna and will get dropped. While on the other front, look at MSS. He's tag teaming it out as he gets battered between 3. And it looks like they'll finally be able to get the finish. DuBu helps it out with the stolen LSA. The stun is there, and this fight will be even more agility, more armor, more right click. All the extra stat padding Meepo could ask for. Sentry board for FoREv. Leaps the hurdle, looking to go in for MSS. Finds himself getting tousled up by EternaLEnVy. Tries to go for the soul siphon, but it gets quickly handled. Bulba evaporated as he's going to be taken out from the Laguna Blade, but this is when Abed makes his move in. FATA falls from the heels above, but he'll be quickly dealt with thereafter. Mason steps back into play, and they're going to get the swarm finish onto MSS. Owie buys back, tries to TP in, but it's going to be coming too late. Another buyback going to be forced out. This one from MV2. I guess anticipating that they're going to have to use it regardless. They'll start the cooldown now. Oh, look at this. They're hoping for a catch. Oh, they can't even get Bulba. Quick reaction from him, and he will blink out.
Now they have a sentry.
Back in. They're hoping to quickly get the catch there. They look to take the jump. Abed moves so fast. Now they will be able to drop the rock. Look at the damage that's going to be there, but it's only going to cost them the Aegis now. Turn around from FATA to get the Laguna onto DuBu, but Abed back now with his second life and quickly dishes out the Hex onto Owie. They'll be able to take him out. 2 going to be dropped from MP at this moment. EternaLEnVy forced all the way back in, dealing with the Ogres for now, it would appear, but everyone else is in a lot of trouble. As you can see, Pi going to get handled between the 2. And it's going to be DC to push the base. One out nicely. They get their extra set of racks and they get the hell out.
EternaLEnVy is getting caught.
No, EternaLEnVy. They TP in to look to go for a behind the back shrine play, but he gets quickly hit with a duel, and that will do it. They tap out. And game 1 is going to be going to DC.
Wow, again, I mentioned it during the big phase, Abed's Meepo. Damage, yeah,
that's fair enough. And just kind of says something about DC and what they want to do. But now it's Abed a bit of trouble. His refraction goes down right away. A rotation from Pi and Owie, and it's gonna be Pi getting the first blood.
Probably Deso just for the extra burst.
Maybe banking on a setup coming in from either Bulba or the Warlock. Plus you have FoREv, who's going to be having a blink for you, so I guess he's banking on maybe all of that to be able to get things started, and then we'll be able to utilize the damage, but he could be in a bit of trouble here. MSS and Owie move on in. He's able to get the trap off, but man, he gets just surrounded between the Ion Shell and the heal. It's just going to be too much to handle, and DuBu also surrounded between. He's hiding it pretty deep, and we'll finally make the rotation down south. He has Chaotic Offering good to go. We have yet to see the rock drop onto anybody yet. They hit up FATA with the bugs, but all the meanwhile, it's Bulba actually getting a nice little pick onto Pi. Now FoRev looking to go for a fall. Gets a hold of EnVy and the hook shot. Now EnVy looks to go into Shadow Dance, but they get a good rock drop coming out from DuBu. The time lapse from Mason. FATA moving in with a Soul Siphon. The Guardian Angel will come out from Aoi. The call's going to be there from FoRev, but they're going to need more damage to get it done, and they're going to lose their Bulba Clockwork right away. The dunk is there, though. Chopping off the head of EnVy on this one. Now Abed with that new Desolator will burn right through FATA, and suddenly DC are back in fighting shape. Aoi, caught between three, will quickly get surrounded, and he will also get dropped. Abed suddenly with a double kill here. The neutral creeps and are out the other direction, but EnVy's looking to cut him off. It's both FoRev and Abed. They're going to get the jump on Abed. FoRev just jumps away from Abed, and it looks like they're going to have to sack the TA in this case. Tries to hide within the trees, but they suck him right back in and get the snipe. The smoke, and they begin beelining in that direction. Can they do it? The Roche is down, but they still want to go for a fight. FoRev decides to jump in. They're going to be hitting with the Fatal Bonds, and now the drop of the rock right on top of their heads. The vacuum wall is going to be there, but it is MP leading out the gate of this fight. They just immediately wipe out three with Mason going down there at the end. Go for it. Rotations are coming out already. DuBu's there, Pi's rotating in, and so is the rest of MP. MSS hits it with a vacuum wall pullback, which should allow them to hopefully go for the finish, but EnVy getting spinned on, able to barely pounce away. They can't see him within the trees, so he's going to be able to heal up. Abed's going to be forced to TP out of that one, and DC will end up losing one. But look at that, EnVy ends up going down. pieliedie moves in, hits him up with the Frostbite. He still has that BKB and that Aegis here. And now they're jumping from FoRev. He's able to get a hold of a quick grab of EnVy. Can he burst him off?
What a rock.
Yes, EnVy's out. He has no buyback here. A big rock is able to be committed from DuBu to make this fight special for DC. And now they're ripping through FATA. Abed going to work. He doesn't even need to use his Aegis quite yet, but FATA actually displaying that he is the true king of damage, just shreds on forward. Looking to go for Abed here. The Ghost chase on. Can they finally get the pop? He's able to blink away. And up to the high ground and out to the safety of the other side. While inside, still battling it out is FoRev. Caught between three. It looks like he'll get dropped now.
What we usually see. Oh.
He actually gets a spot onto FoRev. MSS is able to blink in and get the follow-up sheep play, but Bulba looks to step in to help out, and FoRev forces himself out from trouble. Bulba looking to do the same. Gets the Ghost, but they will eventually blast him down. Aoi gets it done with the heal, and now they're looking to go for a follow-up. It's going to be Abed, and that's when they trigger off the Chaotic Offering as they drop down the rock from above. FATA looking to move in, grabs a hold of DuBu and begins to suck his precious life away. MSS hits him up with the Iron Shell, but now here comes Mason and Abed, the Bash brothers, looking to move in and hit where it hurts. Can they focus fire FATA and be able to bring him down? Yes! He is quickly going to get handled, and now they're looking for the rest of MP. Aoi frantic to try to be able to make it away, but he's hiding within the trees. EnVy already gone. This fight belongs to DC as they will finally take out MSS. Three get dropped.
I'm not sure. No one is pinging out those buyback timings.
Okay, well, that's a gem on the ground. FoRev just gets easily handled, and Abed suddenly, just like that, will lose his Aegis. Now FATA decides to dish out the Exorcism at this point. Abed looking to blink on forward, while Mason looking to dish with FATA here, but FATA hitting onto the shrine, hoping to keep him alive. Mason will eventually have to pull off a bit, and it looks like this DC push could be thwarted, but MP looking to push him even further. Jump outside of the base. Got a silence onto Mason here. He can't get the time lapse off, and he goes on down. Abed, though, looking to go for redemption. Makes his mark onto FATA, but FATA the last second able to get off the Yules. Can they burst him down in time? Yes, he'll finally be able to get it, and he quickly goes to the high ground to make it away from trouble. Bulba also locking horns with him, hits him up with the cogs to fend him off and away, but they'll finally be able to swarm Bulba. Look to be able to get him down. Nice hold for MP. It cost him. Ooh, EnVy, the high ground, right in front of the Sentry. Gonna get called out now from FoRev. FATA has to step in and help out with the Yules. And then Aoi will assist with the Guardian Angel, but that's when the rock's gonna be coming out. EnVy trying to fight his way still out of those cogs. MSS steps in, gets a nice three-man vacuum wall combo to keep him off. Has to dish out the Greaves with the spin coming from FoRev, and he'll quickly execute the Darkseer. And now it's going to be Abed and Mason moving in and getting the finish on the pieliedie, and double buybacks will already be forced out. Meanwhile, though, it is going to be EnVy shredding his way on through Bulba, and FATA makes his move, going for the other weak target in DuBu. MP have been able to hold against the supports, and it looks like DC could deciding to step away with their winnings at the moment. It looks like it's going to cost them FoRev and their gem, too. Can MP turn the corner here? The Roche actually comes up at that moment, and they're going to be able to move in forward.
Yeah, they're actually doing it. X has no buyback. He's
Move in. The misplay on the Hex, though. He doesn't find the target. Means Abed's going to be good. They commit it anyways, looking to take a fight. It's EnVy swinging it about, looking to go for FoRev. And now the Guardian Angel going to get forced out. And just after that, the Rock is going to get dropped from DuBu. Now looking to fight into the high ground. EnVy and FATA looking to pull focus on the Mason, but he's able to get the time lapse off. They drop down the vacuum wall on top of their head, and they're going to be able to burst down for FoRev. Abed now dishes out the buyback to be able to stay alive. Can they get Mason too? He's looking to turn back to get a hold of FATA, and now has Abed by his side, but FATA is still living on. The Exorcism is doing so much work to keep him alive. With the power of the Octarine Core, they'll be able to force him back. Weaver goes down and will also dish out a buyback. That makes it 3 already coming out for DC just to defend this one. And it looks like they finally will be able to. FATA is the last one standing here for MP, and they burst him apart.
They actually managed to team wipe the whole NP right there.
That is crazy. He is still in a world of hurt. He hits back and he tags the Shrine to be able to stay alive, and now they put their focus on the FATA instead. He had the Soul Siphon out and is now going to be forced to go with the Yules. Exorcism dished out now. EnVy looking to lock targets, going up for Mason. Mason shoved back and right back in. Silenced up. Gets the force save and gets it there from Bulba. Bulba is going to be finished off and looks to run it out, but FoRev with the lead back in, looks to go for the finish and takes out FATA. No buyback going to be there. EnVy taking it from outside the base, looking to go for anyone he can, but he can't find anything, and they're going to be able to finish it off, it looks like, and he has no buyback either. This could be it, and they have done it. DC will wipe out MP 2-0 in the first round of the playoffs.
Whoa, man, I wish you could see my hand right now. I'm getting the chills from this fight. Whoa.
Sweaty.